Hey developer, welcome back to my channel. In this section, I'm gonna walk you through our project component. So first, let's talk about the sidebar. If you look at our UI, so this is the sidebar. You can see when you click on it, it expands, and if you click on it again, it collapses. And you can see there is a tooltip, right? So if you hover on it, so you can see the tooltip. This is called tooltip. And let's first understand this sidebar. So at the top, we import all the necessity dependency we need. So first I import the React UI. Okay, this is sign in, sign out, and user button for this one, right? So this is the building component given by Clark. You can see secure by Clark. Okay, so yeah, this way we are grabbing like sign in, sign out, and user button. Okay, this is the component, and then we import enabling from React Router DOM, and these are a bunch of icons from React icon. This is a motion from Framer motion, and then use navigate from React Router DOM, right? And then and here just I have defined an array of navigation item. Each item is an object that has two keys, path, which is route, right, which is route, and then also icon, right? So also icon, and then text, which is the label will show on the screen. So it's very pretty simple, right? And scalable. If you want to add more links later, just add another here, right? And then I define a function component that takes in two props, each sidebar open, and set each sidebar open. And then we also use navigate to from React Router, so we can redirect users when they click on an item. Inside the component, I define a small helper function called toggle sidebar, and this one's cool. It flips the sidebar state between open and close. I'm using the functional state update pattern here, right? So yeah, so when you update the use state, so we have a setter function. This is a setter function, so we can update direct way or functional way. So this is the functional pattern, right? And so basically, and that means it takes the previous value. This is the previous value of the sidebar state and just switches it and just switches it. That's why we are using not operator, right? And if it was open, it closes. If it was closed, it opens. So like this, right? And inside return we have three main section. The sidebar header, right? This is a mobile header, and the main sidebar menu, right? And the bottom navbar, right? So let's first understand mobile sidebar, because if you inspect, this is a mobile sidebar. This is a mobile header. Sorry, this is a mobile header, right? And so if you click on it, you can see this way. And this is a mobile navbar, right? But on desktop, there is no header. So we have sidebar, right? And this is a mobile header. So this is a UI. Okay, so this is a div, and flex item center, justify between, and beyond small screen, it will hide, and then fix top 0, left 0, right 0, and this is the background color, and text gray 100, and padding horizontally 4 and padding vertically Y. and then border, right? And then in like z index 50, so it will always stay on top of one top of any UI. And then we are using motion. So if you don't want to use motion, just remove that motion and you can use the normal tag h1, right? So it's up to you guys, right? And then this is our name socially, right? So these are motion just properties, right? If you want to check out motion, just search motion dev, so you can see their property. And then also div, so sign out, user button, and appearance, so you can control the element user button after box, right? So you can also control the icon. And then sign out, so if you circle, so this is our icon. If there is no sign in, so we can show this icon and it will navigate to login page, right? And this is a sidebar menu and large screen, this one. So this is a div and we are using dynamic styling. So as a default, which means tailwind approach is small screen to large screen, which means mobile to desktop. Okay, so as a default, I make it hidden, so this one you cannot see on mobile screen or smaller screen. But when it becomes more than smaller, so I just make it flex, and also above medium also flex, and then screen H screen, that means it capture the entire visible screen. And then flex column, right? So when you use flex, so flex unlocks a lot of property and flex column is one of them, right? So you can see the things like flex direction, so column, and then fix left 0 and text border, transition wall, duration, ease in out, and Z40, right? And then based on this property, so it's a boolean value. If it's true, then width gonna be 64, otherwise width 22, which means now it's at 22, but if you click on it, that means it's become true. So if it's become true, then sidebar width is 64, right? So this is a basic logic, and this is the logo and icon F bar. So you can see this is the icon, right? And you also this is a button, and we are passing that helper function toggle sidebar, right? And then the motion div, right? So this is the motion div, and I'm just if sidebar is opened, so this icon, so this tag or like text, if you look at here now, this is open, so that's why you can see. But if you close now, right, so because this way we are achieving, right? And this is not error, this is a warning, because we are using Clark, so I think tailwind can this VS Code cannot understand. So that's why just only for BG ground you can see this yellow, yeah, right. But anyways, so this is just class, a basic class, right? And yeah, text font, extra bold, uppercase, and yeah, nothing else, right? And yeah, this is just shadow. So and this is the animate gradient. And yeah, you don't have to remember these things, because nowadays you can ask ChatGPT or any AI tools, they give you all the stuff. Just now your jobs to structure the project, bring the idea into life, right? So that is my ultimate motive, just decode and break down smaller as I can. So I'm just doing it, right? And then this is the navigation, and this is the navigation, right? So first this is the div and padding 4. So this padding means all around, flex and flex column. So because this is a column, right? But if you don't put column, so let's check it out. Let's say I'm not going to put flex column. So here you go, you can see a different UI. Well, I think because we also put here flex column, if you now remove here, then you can see. Now you can see the bad UI, right? Right? Yeah, because it's not a column, it's a row. Let's back them in. Yeah, and this is the nav tag, right? So margin top 2, flex 1. So flex 1 means when you use flex, so flex unlocks this property, and this property takes all the available space, and then space y, horizontally space 2. I just make space 2, and then just I map through all the item inside this nav item array, and this is nav link. So there is a little bit difference between link and nav link. So nav link unlocks this is active. So is active, which means if you click on, if you hover on it, so now it's active, right? Right. So now this one active, right? So yeah. So that nav link, provide this property, and this is a dynamic. Okay. So group relative flex item, and then when we hover on it, then I change the color amber 400, transition wall, and focus ring, right? So this is basic. And if it is active, then background gray 800, and text color, and otherwise text gray, this way, right? And now we are on a hover state, that means selected. So now you can see the color is orange, or like you call amber 400, right? So if it's true, then you can see this one. Otherwise, as a default, text gray 300, right? And also similar for if sidebar open, then justify start, otherwise justify center. So this is a dynamic based on this is active and is sidebar open. And this is the icon. If sidebar open, then show this icon. So this is the label, right? So because now you cannot see the label, but here you can see the label. But if it when it's closed, then you can see the label, but when you hover on it, that's called tooltip. So yeah, if sidebar is not open, then if you click on it, then you can see this is the tooltip, and that's why we absolute, left full, margin left 2, white space narrow. We did white space narrow because it doesn't matter, because we want to show in one line, that's why, right? So yeah, and then this is the clerk user button for sidebar. Similar things, just margin top auto, this is signed in user button, and appearance 10, and sign out. And when you click on it, then you will be redirected to login page. And then this is a bottom nav bar for mobile, right? Yeah, this one, this is a bottom nav bar, right? And so as a small, so above a small screen, this bottom nav bar will be hidden, right? And fix bottom left, right. And this is a big background text gray, z index 50, shadow large, border T, and then gray. And this is a nav bar, same things, right? Just we use nav items, then we map through, we use link, right? And that's it, right? This is the sidebar. I hope it's clear to you all of, right? I hope guys you understand, right? And now this is sidebar, right? This is sidebar. So let's move on next component. So right now let's understand first creator, because So now we are going to upload some video or post. So we have to understand this page. This is the creator post page, right? You can see as a default we select image, but you also can switch from image to video, right? You can see text also changes now, video now, and yeah. So let's build up. So inside creator folder we have bunch of other file. So let's pick this on creator post, right? And remember, so we have to import this component inside this app route. So I forget to talk about it, right? And but sidebar we already import here, app main layout, right? Because it always stays, right? We always want to show sidebar, so that's why we put inside app main layout. And yeah, this is the local state, and we are passing this to here, and that's why in sidebar we are grabbing this to property, right? And yeah, so this is the creator post, and at very top we just import the necessary dependency we need, right? And this is a create, this is a create thunk function, like this is a create reducer. So we want to dispatch it, and yeah, we import use dispatch to call this one, and use selector to grab the data from our global store. And we just call, and then we grab get token from youth auth from Clark, and this is loading from post. This is coming from global state, and I think we guys talk about details, so I think you know. And these are local state, like here we are using use state, right? So first one media type and set media type images. So it allows us to select. So as a default we select image and media files. So we use array because we can, yeah, because we have multiple object. That's why we want to put here inside array. And caption, set caption for text, and tags for form data. Preview, set preview to show the URL, and then a handle file change, right? So whatever you select from here, so you want to show you. So yeah, so you want to track that file changes. So this is a built-in JavaScript method array from. So you want to make sure you select, right, and target files, and then we assign in every file inside here, and then we are just update that. This is the setter function. We have use state with this value, and then we are temporarily show a URL, right? This is a URL, and we just map through, and this is set preview. Then we update set preview. So this is a handle file change, and this is a handle submit. So this is the asynchronous. So this button. So after after filling up all the form, then you want to right. But if you click right now, you can see the error. Please select at least one media file, right? So yeah, please select at least one media file if media file is 0. And then this is the form data, right? This is the form data we assign here, and then we are checking if media type is image, then update, then just this is a array. So just map map through for each. So we iterate all the file, and then we append inside form data images. So as I told you, Malta only accept these images because we define in our backend, right? This images same spelling. If you change a little bit, it's not going to work. And this is a file. So we update this form, we append this file, and then also this video. So if media is not image, so it's going to run this block of code. And then caption and tag, we update form data, and also we are grabbing the token, and then we are call that create post. This is our object. We are passing object form data and token, and then here just we clear the preview, set preview, set media files, and this is a return. So these are just motion property, and this is the class. So max width length, so it's gonna be maximum width large, and then maximum horizontal space auto, and above is small, it's gonna be margin top 12, and this is the busy ground, and then also this is a class, and padding top 20, right? I think guys, if you understand, right? Okay, so if you just in, so now you can see, if you don't put padding bottom 20, so you cannot see, because this is a fix, right? So you have to adjust with your every UI, right? You have to adjust every UI. Even you can adjust on main layout, but I hope, like, so I tried, but I feel like, so if you adjust everything in main UI, so it's not gonna be flexible. So just handle everything in a particular UI. So here that's why I put padding bottom 20, and just this is a basic UI, and this is a create post, it's a heading, and this is just form, and one form we use on submit, and this is the class, and this is the div. So first is the button, because if you select, this is a image picker or video picker, let's say I just pick up this one. So now, yeah, this is a URL, temporary URL, so you can see what you select, right? So yeah, if you can also choose video, and then you put caption, let's say image 1, and let's say mindset, whatever it is, just let's say life, and now it's on state, because right. So yeah, this is the set media and clear view. So when it's update, let me show you now, right? So yeah, there you go, right? So yeah, we upload it, right? So it works. So this is just like an image, and this is another button for video. This two, this is the image button, this is the video button, right? This is the image button, this is the video button. You can design as you want, right? Or just I'm just showing you how you can design, right? And this is the file picker. If media type image, select image show, otherwise select video. This one right now you can see this, select video and select images, right? And this is the label, HTML for file input. So file upload, click or drag to upload. If media type image, so images, other video. So yeah, this one. So if you select now, click or drag to upload video. But here now you can see upload images. And these are input ID, because if you click here, right, now it's also selected. This is the input for file type, and this is the preview. This one, when you select some image, so here you can see that preview. And if you select video, let's pick up a video. I think we have the video. Yes, this is the video. Yes, now you can see the video. So right, you also can check, and even you can design the way you want. If media type image, so otherwise video tag, and this is the caption input, this is the label, and this is the text area, and this is the one change, set caption e target value, and row 3 placeholder class, and then for tags this is the label, this is the input. So one change set tags e target value and placeholder and then class, and this is the submit button. So we are using motion, right? So this is just motion, this is a motion property, and we make it type submit, and we disable when it loading state, and then class, and when it is loading, so this uploading, otherwise create post with the rocket, right? So this is a create post, and it's work, yeah, it's work, right? Yeah, and you can design the way you want, and then we have to import this one inside app route. So and here you go. So create post is a protected route, so that's why we wrap up with route, and then this is a protected route, right? This is a create post, and this is the path, and we input here, right? Yeah, so this is the create post, and now let's understand the other things, other component. So we talk about the create post. Let's bring all the users, right? Let's bring all the users, and even you can also check, like when you post, you can console log in, you can console log, and you can check the data, right? So now a lot of things is going on, right? So yeah, so this way you can learn and by doing, right? So this is the wall users. So let's build up this UI. So if you click this users, right, so we have 4 available users, and just, so this is me. If you want, so like there is a catch. If you don't want to show yourself, so you can just remove from backend, but I just I don't remove this one because this is the I need it because I want to upload a lot of things, so that's why I want to show, right? And yeah, these are, so I just follow this one, but I don't follow this one, so I can remove now. Yeah, follow, yeah, so I unfollow it, right? If you click on it, so you can see his profile. So this person, so in this account there is no post, and if you click on this message, you also navigate to chat message, right? And you can chat with him, right? So let's first understand users. So like guys, lot of nested UI is there. If you handle this type of UI, you can work in a project. So let's first understand the user. So this is a wall user file. Okay, so I just import all the basic stuff at very top. So same things, just I just did new things. Fetch wall user, and from user slice, this is the reducer, and this is the component, follow button component, this button, right? So the button is reusable. Yeah, we are going to use same button in different component, so that's why we create differently this follow button. And then this is just icon, and we just call dispatch and user navigate, and here this is the user from our, this is the user state. And as I told you, when you access this one, so you can destructure all the state inside user slice, right? So we have user loading error. So I put a console log, so you can debug this way. You have to put, like, if you see any error, so you have to put on a console log. And this is a use effect, and I just dispatch fetch all user, and yeah, so when dispatch changes, use effect run, and if it is on loading mode, you can see loading user. If there is an error, so you can show the error. And if user is not, if user is, there is no length, then no user found. And then we returned a component. So this is a featured user, this is a header, and this is a button, go back button. And use navigate unlocks this type of property. So if you put -1, which means you can back to the previous route, but if you put the 1, so you can go the forward one. So that's why if you look at here, now this is the back one, right? So if you click, so you can here, right? But now if you click, again you are. But now, so similarly we have this one, go back button, here you go, right? So yeah, same things. And then this is the array, while the user, even if you console log here, so we have all the user. So this is the user, 4 user we have. This is a while user, like you can see 12. So we put a console log, so that's how you can see. So the field you want to show, you can see here, and you can update, right? And this is the navigation. If you click on it, as I told you, so profile / user ID. So right now just look at this URL. Now boom, profile / user ID. This is the user ID because we just define this way, profile / user ID, and we are grabbing this user ID from here. You see inside we have that user ID. This is the user ID. This is the user ID, right? And this is the background glow on hover. Yeah, this one, right? So you can see a change a little bit. And then user profile image, and yeah, all then relative, right? This is a relative, a Z10, flex column, item center, and text center, and padding 4, right? So guys, if I just to be honest, now you guys says like why you don't explain the CS class. Like if I explain CS class, so it takes a lot of time, so this project going to be a very longer. But I think you get this, right? Now you can understand, right? And yeah, so that's why I'm not explaining every class. I just show you the structure, how you can structure your project. And if user profile exists, then show this image, otherwise this one. So right now we have profile image, that's why we are showing. Otherwise, if you don't have profile image, so we can show the first character of full name, right? And then we make it uppercase, and this is the user full name. This is the user full name, and then I put a button. This is the component. So this button accept 2 props. This is the first props, user ID, right? And this is the class. This is the class props. So you can't dynamically style. So this is the wall user page, and then you have to also import this wall user inside app route. And here you go, wall user. This is the wall user, path wall user, and element. Then you have to import here wall user. This is the wall user, right? And I hope it clears to you. All right, now let's understand follow button logic. So this is the follow component, and we import all the basic things we need. and this is a toggle follow from user slice, and use was from Clark, and I think we know other dependency. And so follow accept two props. First one is user ID, second one is a class, and class as a empty. If you don't get any class, so we can use our default class here. Okay, and current auth user from user global state, and local, this is a local loading, and set local loading. As a default we make false, so this is following variable. So here we are, it's a each following, it's a variable, and here I choose like here we checking current auth user, so it's a ternary operator, and following. If this field exists, then we just we so this is the array, and it's a sum, because if you look at the current user we have, inside if you look at, we have current user. So this is the current user, we have this following field, so this is the following field, right? So this is the following field, I hope you can see, guys. This is the following fields, right? So now it's an array, and we have that ID. Okay, and based on this following we are going to so we are using sum method, and sum method return a boolean value. So I'm checking inside this following ID and this user ID, and this user ID is coming from the parents component where you want to call this follow button, right? And if they are equal, that means it's gonna be true, right? So based on this boolean value, so we can do something. And also I'm checking handle toggle flow. If current user does not exist, return this please log in to follow user, and set local loading, make it true. Inside try block, then just we call that toggle flow, and we are passing user ID and token, right? Otherwise in catch we just yeah, and this finally we set local loading false. Now also if it does not current user and current auth user ID exist, then return null. This is the return component. This is just a button. So yeah, based on this boolean value, if it's true, so this one, that means user like that particular user, or as a default it makes blue. So you can see here now, so I follow this, so that's why gray, and as a default I'm not following this one, that's why blue, right? And also based on this boolean value also I'm just showing following or follow. If it's true I just show following, or if does not, then I show follow, right? And this is a class, so this is another props. So if, yeah, right, and yeah, so if we have any class, so we can't overwrite, right? So this is a class, and so recently we use this inside all user. So this is a button, and we are passing this first user ID and class. This is a user props, and this is a class props, and we are just grabbing here, right? And this is a button, this is a following button, and if you see again the slice, because we are handling slice, user slice, and this is the state users current auth user. This is the current auth user we are talking about, and this is a viewing user and users, right? So this is the array, all the user we have inside this users, right? And this is a toggle flow, this is a toggle flow logic. This is the is following field, so here I'm just updating that is following, right? This is the users, and here you go, and yeah, this is the following, and here I'm updating that following field. right? This is the current following, and yeah, then you also, right? So this way we are updating that particular field. If you don't do this way, you cannot get instantly UI update, right? So just keep this in your mind, right? This is the follow button, and we have also the post model and profile page and update post. So we create the post, right? But if you want to see, so let's say so I have 3 posts, right? So you can see this is the amazing post, and yeah, so this is the edit, this is the delete, right? So if you hover on it, it's kind of, you know, Instagram type, right? So if you hover on it, so you can see the like and the comment, right? And if you click on it, so you can see the modal. So this is the modal, right? So yeah, Instagram shows similar way. And if there is a comment, so you can see, if you click on it, then it's pop up another modal, right? So here we have one comment, one like, let's, right? Yeah, and one comment we have, right? Even you can put a comment, hi, fail to add comment. Let's see what's happened. Yeah, so like it was it was in the error, just it was the timing issue, but now it's work, right? So this is the UI we are going to achieve now. And yeah, so if you click on it, so it redirect to message, and here you cannot see the following button, but because this is you, so that's why you cannot see the following button. But if you see other user, so you can see the following button as well. This is the following button, right? So let's first build up the profile page and then update post. Let's first understand the update post. This is me, and this is edit post, right? Similar UI, right? The same UI. If you look at the create UI and the update UI, same, but just add a new, just UI. Even you can copy it, you can see it's a yellow, right? And so I think if you understand the create post, similar and same code, just I copy, just I make the update change. So this is a create post, this is update post, same things we just but here just we import update post thunk and fetch post by id. So that's why you can see already the data already selected, right? And this is a post id, the video you want, the post you want to update. So we have to grab that particular post id because that route need that id, right? And then you call the same things like use navigate, use dispatch, and then also we distract the get token, because every protected route we have to pass token, otherwise we will see the error, because otherwise we cannot enter backend. So that's why first I just grabbing user post. This is the array current post. This is the current post. It's as the default null, and if something current post have, so you can see, and current post loading and loading from post global state. I put a comment, and this is the same things, right? And yeah, so like the way we did for create post, we are doing same things. And also we are checking local post. If there is a post inside user post and this is the post id, this one if already exists, then update this local post and then post local post, otherwise current post, and then based on it we just fetch. So here just we are calling that fetch post by id and we pass in post id and token, right? And yeah, this is a use effect, so we can see this data, selected data, and also and pre-filled data. So yeah, if post exists, update the caption, update the tags and the media and the set and then media type and then preview url and handle files change. So yeah, this is the like set media update files and set preview update and same handle submit. Yeah, so I think guys you get this because I'm not going to spend any more time on it because we already talked about the this one create post. So yeah, and then we have to update, you have to input here, this is the update post and then this is the update post. Alright, this is the update post because why because we are grabbing this post with help of post id. So from here if you look at the ui, okay, so this is a post file. So here in this post file we have to grab, and then if you look at now this is a profile.slash, but if you click here now you can see update that particular post id, right? So that's why, so yeah, so that's why we need the dynamic id, and I put here update slash post id, and this is the update post. And now let's understand profile page. So I input all the basic things, and here I input to thunk for get user post and delete post thunk, right? This is a follow button and this is a post model. So yeah, same follow button, we recently talked about it, and this is a use and all the like we call dispatch, we call navigate, and then we grab user id. And remember always when you grab the dynamic id, right? So I think we know the way we define our id, similar name we are grabbing from a particular place where you want to show them, right? That's why this is the use params, and I'm just grabbing that user id and then token and all the data from post, user post, loading your user info. We have this field, so now it's easy because we already set this up inside global store, and this is the current auth user, right? And state user, and this is a local state. Select post, set select post null, is model open, and set is model open as a false. Then run use effect. So I call get user post. So here you can see all the get user post, right? This way. So I have 3 posts. So here I'm just fetching all the posts. That's how you call this one. And then handle click on post, right? So set select post, set is model open. So if post exists, then update this set select post, then set is model open true. This way, boom, the model is open, and close model, right? So yeah, this way, like we can close this way, right? And then delete post logic. So this is a handle delete function, asynchronous function, and this is a window confirm. So I'm showing are you sure want to delete this post? Like if you click on this delete icon, so now you can see the warning. Let's cancel it. And then inside try block, just call delete post thunk by passing post id token and unwrap, and then alert post deleted successfully. When the request is successful, so you can see the message. Or you can update this one with toast, right? And then if select post id is equal to post id, then close modal and console log error, and then alert error. So guys, you can use toast, right? Here you can use toast. And if loading is, so the loading profile. And if there is an error, so this UI. This is a go button. So this is a container, and here this is a max with 4xl, max horizontal horizontal padding space auto, and above is small padding top 6, and padding and on phone screen padding bottom 20, above small screen padding bottom 0. This is a go button, and this is a profile header. This is the profile header, and if you look at in phone, you can see this way, right? So yeah, everything is aligned. This is the profile image, okay, and all the responsive UI. You can see the UI. If user info exists, inside user info we have profile image field. If it exists, then show this image tag. Otherwise, manually we can create icon. So there is a field full name, and just we grab the first letter, and then we make it, yeah. Otherwise we manually then create U. Then profile info, this info, profile info. So this is the class. First it's a name and button, so user full name, then follow button, right? And just look at the class. So this is the dynamic class. So here I want blue. So if you change here blue, so it will yeah, if you change green, so you can see green. And this is the another button. So if you click on the message, so you will redirect to the chat. And that's why we are using state, select user, and user info, right? So now you are redirect to this chat page, right? This is the chat page. And we have this use selector, and this is the user info, and we just navigate that things. So that's why here we are using use selector locally. This is a select post and set select post. And then the stats of post. This is the post, user post length, otherwise 0. Then followers as a default 0, otherwise follower counts, and the user info following, then following count. And this is the post grid. See, user post length is greater than 0, then show this UI. So first I map through, and here if you look at grid columns 2 at smaller screen, but more than smaller screen, above smaller screen grid columns 3, and then just map through all the users. So this is the div, and I just click handle post click, so that's why you can see the modal open, right? And handle post click, yeah, this is the handle post click, and we have this post, right? And here if post model type is video, show this, otherwise show image tag. And then post likes count, post comments as a hover. So if you hover on it, so you can see 0 and 0 post and comments count. And if current auth user is equal to post id, that means you cannot see this edit button and delete button. So right now I can see edit button or delete button, but I think there is no post on other account, but just you get this idea, right? So now, so I'm the user, I'm the owner of this post, that's why I can see edit and delete. But if you're not, so you cannot see. If you visit other profiles, so you cannot see this button. So that is the logic here. And if you click on edit, so now you can see update post id. Here you have, right, update post id. Recently we just create this page, and this is the delete post. If you click on it, it will be deleted. And if there is no post, so you can see no post yet for this account. And this is the just user model component. Is model opened and select post. So yeah, then just show the post model, and just we are passing two params, the post itself and the on close as a close model. Yeah, right. So this is the things, and this is the model, and this is the comment. So let's understand the model, right? So but before understanding model, so you have to import this profile page inside app routes. So this is the profile, and profile also we are using dynamic id. This is the user id, so we can visit any profile you want, and this is the profile page you import here. And now we have only one page inside this creator folder. So this is the post model, and this model you can also create a very you can style the design. And this is the comment section, another children component, right? So all the if you look at here, all the posts I'm fetching here, because this is the another component. So just I'm calling that component from this component, right? And this is these two properties from parent, post and on close. Show comment, set show comment. This is the local. This is the close button, right? Top 3, right 3. This icon, and this is the post content. If post media 0, type video, show video, otherwise show image. And this is just name. This is the button. So if you click on this button, show button, and then you can see this comment, and this comment also accept two props, post id and on close. And post id, from this post id and on close, show comment as a false. That's how you can see this way. And yeah, this is the view comment. So that means if you click on it, so now it's become true. It's become true. Show comment, right? So this is wall. So inside creator, right? So so now you can create any nested any nested component you want. And guys, this is very complex. If you put a time on it, and then if you understand one by one, then you feel like okay, it's really easy, right? So this is the profile page, and we have the Instagram style pop-up, right? And also we have another pop-up inside that. And so I hope that makes sense, right? And I hope also guys you understand it. If you don't understand, I want you to spend time on it, understand each code, right, again and again, so you can understand over the time.